Everybody, it's your girl here, TJ, back again with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Change. You guys already know. Let's just get down to it. You know what? It is a Saturday, more specifically. I know quite a few releases came out today. The Fear Gods, yes, did I try? Yeah, I tried. Didn't hit, but I did try. I like those air raids. And the light bone, your girl tried, but your girl took an L. It is what it is. It happened. I don't sweat about it. Just move on from it. More importantly, you guys kind of saw the footage. So yes, in my store for Kids Foot Locker, we did have the cap and gown 13s. Now, they did not come in the smaller sizes of preschool and, infant and toddler. That was actually the request that we got when everybody came in looking at them. They were actually like, hey, do you have these in smaller sizes? No, unfortunately. So we had them only in grade school, and the bad part, so I worked 11 until 3, and it was the only pair. Only one pair was sold the entire time that I was actually there, and I was the first person to sell that pair. When I walked in, guy came in, wanted 6.5, and we went ahead and hooked him up with a shirt that went with it, so I got a nice little hookup add-on for that sale, but that was the only one. It was crazy. My manager was telling me that he'd been there since early that morning, opening, doing everything that needed to be done, for the store itself, and had not sold a single pair. So I think it's safe to say there definitely wasn't buzz, high. There just wasn't really a demand for this shoe. Certainly not when it comes to grade school sizes. Let's just say women who can still wear grade school shoes. I'm not sure about the men, but I mean, just personally from my perspective, my theory when it comes to the cap and gown 13s, when it comes to the cap and gown 13s, it's not gonna have that same luster or allure of the cap and gown 11s. First off, an 11 to me, it just tends to be a classier dressed up Jordan. So when you went ahead and you added some, rope laces to mimic the rope tassels that are on a graduation cap, all right, I got it, cool, kind of goes along with it. And 11 already has patent leather, and 11 perfected having patent leather on a shoe without it looking cheap and like you're trying too hard. And the huge panel of patent leather on a 13, it just doesn't, I don't think it works well. That is just my opinion. Everybody has one on sneakers, of course, and I can respect everyone's on sneakers. But for me personally, that huge panel, it just doesn't look good, and I think that's really the consensus, especially when it came to kids, because trust me, not a single person came to check for it. So it's pretty much just sitting in our store, just sitting in our store. Now for the other shoes that we got in, I just went ahead and showed you guys some quick footage of the 6 rings, so the brand new colorway that we got in. It is very colorful. It is very kid friendly. Let's just put it that way. I think I've gotten a demand from somebody to kind of touch on the 6 rings video or just touch on the 6 ring shoe itself, and I can do that. Just totally forgot to get more in-depth footage of a lot of other different colorways that we have, but I can definitely get into it. But just to show you guys some quick footage of the new 6 rings colorway that is in for kids, and then the different shirts. So like the one shirt, it actually is supposed to go with the crimson tint. Why the shirt wasn't there when the shoe was released is unbeknownst to me, but it wasn't there. So that shirt I think kind of would have been fire to go with the crimson tint ones. That's what it's meant for. What can you do? We got some other different shirts in for kids. They have, like, one is raised up. It's like a raised up Jumpman. Like, you can actually push it in, it goes in. I have no idea. Apparently they're just experimenting with a lot of different things on the kids shirts to keep it fun, to keep it interesting. I respect it. It's cool. You guys know I have no shame in my game. I rock a kids large t-shirt. So if we are getting a shirt in for those bread 4s, I'll probably still pick up a shirt. Or if not, there is the stacked shirt. I don't know if you guys know, or stack up. It's the stacked up shirt. So it has like it's black. It's got a box on it. It's got the actually, just the Jumpman logo. It has the Nike Air logo that's going through it, and it is red, pretty much cement and black. So it's a great pair for the Cement 4. So if you're looking for something for your kids, if you're a woman yourself and you can still wear, let's say, like a kid's large or extra large, I would say go for that shirt. It's kind of a perfect pairing. That's what I'm gonna do if we don't get a shirt in. I think we are supposed to. Just to give you guys just a little more insight in terms of things just happening, I guess, with, sneakers, whatever, what have you. Y'all. So the women's snakeskin, those 11 lows, the pink ones coming out. I know even a lot of guys are checking for those, but I'm not talking about the bigger sizes. I'm talking about these little sizes. I'm talking about these infants. Apparently they were so atrocious that the managers were dying laughing at Foot Locker over just the silhouette, the makeup of the shoe. So like for infant and toddlers, I guess it doesn't look like the traditional silhouette of a little toddler and infant Jordan 11 low. It looks like, they really said it looks like a Roshi Jordan. I have no idea why they messed up that silhouette, but apparently it is just busted and it's terrible. So if you were thinking, I guess, of going out and getting your little girls those, don't do it, fam. Don't do it. Apparently they're real bad. So don't do it. That's just, I'm gonna trust the word of these managers. Okay, long time sneakerheads. They all have style. They said no. Like one of them wanted them for his daughter, and he said no. He said he's not putting baby girl through that. So I would just say no. Just steer clear of that. We do have the Bread 4s in stock in our store. We, out of all the other surrounding areas, like apparently we got more than everybody else just because we tend to do really well on release day, which is awesome for your girl because I do work release day next Saturday for the Bread 4, so I can't wait to go in and actually make some money because you know that people are going to check for those. No one was checking for the Capping Gown 13s, I'm just going to be honest. People will go ahead and check for those Bread 4s. Remember, this is a total difference between like what we got for this and what we got for these, you know, the black infrared 6s. So what people I guess don't necessarily understand is like our Foot Locker actually got less stock in of the Bread 4 than they did the black infrared 6. So this will be interesting to see what happens with this release. I am very interested to see how we do on release day. I'll probably, you know, make a video just letting you guys know from the front line perspective of working there in front of customers, how they, you know, what their response is, how are they really gravitating towards the release of that shoe, because we can all see things online, but I think when you go in store, and it's also, you know, you go in store maybe a little bit different when you get to see it from, you know, how are different actual sizes, you know, reacting to a release versus just looking at a men's size of how they're reacting, because I think that's what you guys always see, and, you know, seeing how the kids react will be a little bit different. I'll be honest with you, there are a lot of kids, they're not the ones that are coming in checking for a lot of retros. It's really the parents that come in and they deck their kids out. By all means, deck your kids out. No problem with that whatsoever. So we got the Bread 4s, of course, that are coming out next week. I do plan to double up. Thankfully, we have it where the employees can be able to, you know, set aside the one size. Y'all think I was playing. We learned the Crimson Tint ones that no one was safe. It was a battle for us to be able to get just a pair if we wanted to get it, and I didn't get it on discount. I had to pay full price for it. So just understand when people say, why would you buy on a shock drop? Because nothing's necessarily guaranteed. Your actual store can get a lot, it can get a little, and you have no idea. And there's always a set amount of employees that are allowed to be able to go and get just one pair, because that's all we're allotted anyway. And then you have to wait, you know, what is the actual market going to do in terms of who comes into your store. So listen, I wasn't taking no chances. I probably will double up though on the 4, that way I can really rock one, because it's amazing. So hopefully you guys have seen that video that I did, the unboxing on foot, all that jazz. Of course, I'll show you a different outfit if I get a different shirt or whatever would have you with it. Trying to think of other things that I wanted to share with you. Oh yeah, so lighting. I don't know if you've noticed the entire time I've been talking. I did get new lighting. It came in yesterday on Friday, so I went ahead and I got that set up. So I hope you guys like it. I hope it makes a little bit of a difference. Hopefully I am brighter, more clear. I don't want to hear any light skin jokes whatsoever. Okay, heard them all my life. All right, but hopefully I'm more bright, more clear. We do have lights coming in. I'm hoping that with another light setup, I have 2 that I can do some different types of flat lays as well. So we're just gonna play around with some different things. But just wanted to come rap with you guys for a little bit on this Saturday. I really do need to go just chill out, eat, and relax, because I'm going to see Avengers Endgame, and y'all, it's at 10 o'clock at night, and I am too old for this, and it means I'm not leaving the theater until 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to need snacks and Red Bulls and who knows what else to keep me awake during this time. I mean, it's not like I'm not used to being up during this time. Liking a West Coast basketball team during playoff time means you're up all hours of the night. It means you're up 10:30. The game starts at 10:30. You don't go to sleep until like 1 o'clock in the morning. That's real. That's the shitty part about it. But Warriors did get it done, and this is gonna be a battle against Houston. I will say this, I gained so much respect for Lou Williams, like, during this series with the Clippers. Like, first off, y'all need to pay him, LA, not to mention this man needs to stop coming off the bench. I don't know why he does, but being 6th man of the year, 3 different times? No, like, this man's proved to you he's a starter, he's a scorer. Pay this man, or at least have this man in a starting lineup, because he has shown that he's a force to be reckoned with. If you didn't get a chance to see their press conference was just the question, because of course they were asked, him and Patrick Beverly, Kevin Durant put up 50 points on you guys, what didn't go right, what were you guys trying to do? And Patrick's like, you play basketball, you watch a lot. What would you have done? Like, really, what would you have done? What are you gonna do with somebody that's 6'9" or 7'2" with that wingspan and that plethora of skills in his basketball arsenal? What are you gonna do? Lou Williams was like, we tried everything. Like, literally, they tried everything. There was just nothing you could do. Kevin Durant said, I am Kevin Durant, which I respect him for that. You are Kevin Durant. Please continue to play like you're Kevin Durant through the rest of this playoff series. That's all we are asking. But lots going on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys like the new lighting. Please tell me, just leave me a comment. I would like to know how you like it. As always, thank you so much for rocking out with me. Peace out.